Hey, it's Grady at Twin Creek Audio here back in the studio today, in a different part of the studio. I'm over here by the drum kit, the 1967 Ludwig kit that I've had for quite a number of years that I got from my dad. I'm going to show you that in detail through a couple of clips, but the point of this is to record these drums using the setup that I'm about to show you in the other clips, using the Soundcraft Sapphyre preamps. So I'm going to be going straight from the drums themselves to the microphones, which we've got an Audix D6 on the kick, Audix D1 on the snare. We've got a PVM 480 on the hi-hat. We've got Audix i5s on toms, and we have Audio-Technica Pro 37Rs for left and right space pair overheads. There's no bottom snare mic. I'm going to record these drums straight through the console preamps and into the audio interface going to the computer. The audio interface in this case is an Echo AudioFire 12. I actually have two of them, but I'm using 8 tracks or 8 channels on the interface to record these drums. I just want to demonstrate what these sound like through the built-in preamps on the Sapphyre. I'm not going to process it inside the computer or do anything like that, and hopefully I can play the drums well enough for this demo. And these are my 1967 Ludwig drums here in the back of the studio. Thought I'd show you that real quick. The Keystone badge. I'll just turn that around. Yep, so that's them. Over there I've got the hi-hats. Those are Sabian studio hats. A couple of Zildjian crash cymbals. Medium crash. And this medium thin crash. And I'm using a Posti 505 ride cymbal right now, although I do have other ones. So let's see, the toms, I've got those mic'd with Audix i5s. You can see this kick drum mic in here. There we go. Audix D6. That's not the snare that originally went with this kit. That's a Ludwig Acrolite. It doesn't have the finish on it. It's been stripped down to the aluminum. Got that from my dad, same as the rest of the kit. Over here, let's get a better look at the Keystone badge. These are painted white on the inside. I have a clear Evans EC2 heads on this, but a Remo coated Emperor on the snare drum. And this is an Aquarian resonant head. And on the other side I've just got a Remo. Let's see if I can find that. This side you can see the D6 better through the kick drum head. A Remo Weather King pinstripe and a Remo kick pad. I'm using just a single kick drum pedal, a Yamaha. And you can see the Acrolite. Those are just a pair of hot sticks I use sometimes. These things sound fantastic. Oh yeah, let's look up over the overheads. The overheads I'm using Audio-Technica Pro 37R. I think they still make them, but now they call them the Pro 37. They've dropped the R for some reason. I've got 2 of those for the overheads. I know these are 67s because my dad bought them used in 1968. And they have a stamp on the inside of the shell I can't see it where it is in this one. You can see it over here, right there. It's probably going to be really hard. If I turn on the light on the camera, then you won't be able to see it. Anyway, it's April 5th, 1967. Finish on those. They still have their little baseball bat. And those are still good. They're all white inside. I have all the mics running through the preamps on the Sapphyre, and you can see the top gain knob there, the top of that dual concentric knob, channels 1 through 8. Those are the gain controls for all the mics on the drums. And I don't know if you can see this in the video, but I have phantom power on here on 3 for the hi-hat mic and on 7 and 8 for the 2 overhead condenser mics. So I'm just recording that dry. The EQ is not turned on. The channel fader for the fine adjust, you can see those down here. They're a little bit below 0 on the channel fader, and they're just going direct out over to the Audiophile 12 interface. So there's no tricks going on here, it's just dry going through the console preamps from the mics over there that I showed you on the kit. And here are the interfaces that I'm using. These are Echo Audiophile 12s. Of course, I'm only using 8 channels right now for the drum mic, so those are going into the top Audiophile unit from the direct outputs on the Soundcraft Sapphyre. And that's what you're going to hear. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. The vintage Ludwig drum kit recorded through the Soundcraft Sapphyre preamps and into an Echo Audiophile 12 audio interface. And for the digital audio workstation in the PC, I'm using Reaper as always. I love Reaper. So that's pretty much what you get. That's the dry sound. I didn't process any of that. I just recorded the audio and synced it to the video of me playing as best I could. I hope my playing wasn't too bad for you. Anyway, check back with us for more cool videos, and I hope you have an excellent day, evening, night, morning, weekend, Sunday, holiday, whatever it is you're having. Have an excellent one, and come check back with us soon for more cool videos.